I'm just going out for a bit. Right, good morning. Welcome to the Red Lion in Avebury. Now, it's not only any morning, it's actually winter solstice, so I'm here today to sort of see how things look, possibly with a celebration of into the astrological new year. So hopefully we get to see something, and we have a general mooch around Avebury and what's here, and the magic of coming somewhere with no cost, and you can touch the stones, wander around the stones, kiss the stones, leave votive offerings, whatever you want. But mainly we're just going out and having a bit of a time. Okay, where are we? Obviously in Wiltshire, UK. You've got Swindon a few miles over there, you've got Devizes over there, and you've got Marlborough over there. So it should be good. So it's about nearly 7 o'clock now, I'd imagine. In about another hour, the sun will rise and it starts a new year afresh. And we've got things like Yule, which is the celebration of the new year, which is by our pagan stroke Nordic forebearers in Northern Europe. Christmas, Saturnalia, and all those sort of things to celebrate. If it involves copious amounts of alcohol, and overeating, then that's good in my book. Right, so stand by and let's see if we can get some sunlight on this lovely cloudy day, because last night it was lovely and crisp and starlit, and now it's, as normally it's horror and clouds, but it's going to be good. Right, we'll see you in a bit. Cheers. Right, I don't know if you can see me or not. Time's about 7:30. We're on the outer ring of Avebury here, and there's not too many people here, but a lot. We've got some people staring at the barest of lights behind. You can hardly sort of see on the ridgeway. What's at the horizon, so to say, and in about 30 minutes time the sun will rise, and all we have here is the hum of the traffic interrupting. But it's one of those things. That's why Avebury's a little bit unique, because you can drive straight through it and you can walk around it for free, so easy peasy. I'm trying to sort of explain where I am. I'm on one of the outer rings of Avebury here, and this seems to be where sort of people are gathering so they can see the horizon. You know, I sort of pan round, and I thought people would be right in the centre of the stones, a bit like that Stonehenge where people sort of do all that sort of stuff, but they seem to be over there. But I can see none of the people with the druid-esque robes and banging and all that sort of stuff. Quiet, serene and peaceful. Okay, a little bit of a context of where we are. Most people seem to be gathering by the beech trees, where the sort of road intersects the henge, so to say, the earthworks. Now, if you were to go left and drive down, I think it's called the Avenue, and that intersects the road all the way down to the bottom. And here, across the horizon, you've got the ability to go right towards Devizes and Carn, or left towards Marlborough. you take a left towards Marlborough, and you can go and end up going to Silbury Hill, the largest prehistoric man-made object in Europe for thousands and thousands of years. And to give it some sort of context, on my finger goes there. That bit of the horizon there is the Ridgeway, and you can sort of see, well, a lot of the clumps of trees. That's small long barrows as well. So religiously people have been buried along there, and basically around this whole area where people sought to gain something from being buried with their ancestors next to such a place as this. We'll do a gentle sweep round. As the light slowly brings to bear. Now when you come to Avebury, got to go a little bit over there, a bit more. There's a clump of trees here we can visit later on, and that's also a little bit magical. People leave votive offerings and just things that they leave stuff for the trees, on the trees. So it's quite a mystical, magical place. Just drive around a little bit, nice and slowly. Where the camera is about now, and we'll go and have a look in it. We'll go and have a look in a second, close up. That's the actual centre of the henge here, and there seems to be a gathering. Of people in the middle. And as we go around full circle, more and more people turning up. Very nice indeed. Slap bang in the centre of Avebury. There seems a nice gathering of people. Some people gathering by the stones itself, touching the stones and enjoying it for what it is. As the light slowly permeates all the way through. Right, that seems to be pretty much the end of the celebration of winter solstice. We're going to wander around now, show you a few interesting things.
Jeff?
Yep.
Yesterday evening, I agreed to go to the pub to meet Hank and some of the others. And I was looking at my computer, and I came up with a photograph. And all of a sudden, sort of odd words came. I don't remember thinking of them, they just appeared. So it's a poem, but I hadn't finished it because I've been to go to the pub. So I'll give you what I've got. I did not ask for this, neither did I wish it. Further, Merlin made a promise, as did my father, Uther. Magic is known to few, and Merlin was but one. The Lady of the Lake also knew, and so it all began. The king, to undo bad deeds, was born, and that young child was me. I did not ask it, I did not know it, and that's the mystery. 'Twas not my intention that the sword placed in the stone was meant to answer only to me, and to me alone. It did, and then I found myself upon a lifelong quest to assert the right and damn the rest. A castle did I build, so great that half can still survive. And I selected 12 good and true men to fight and stay alive. The story here must rest a while, as I go to meet Head Fist, the Druid Chief of Avebury, then to our beach. I'll do the rest of the next year.
Yeah, all right. Yes, you're right.
Hello everybody, I'm Gail from Devices and I wish you well. I was going to do my rhyme about a fairy with no knickers on, but there are too many children here. So instead you'll have to have an old one I wrote about waiting for the light, and it's called Waiting for You, the Return of the Light. I have waited for you where no shadows seek, deep in the earth where the slow damp creeps, under the stones where the sunlight sleeps. I have waited for you. I have listened for you in the eaglet's cry, in the echoes of rooks, in the empty sky, in a newborn's breath and a dead man's sigh. I have listened for you. I have looked for you where the elders grow, followed your steps through the virgin snow, through groves of yew and mistletoe, looking for you. I have watched for you by the door and the gate, risen up early and lain down late, doubted your love and cursed my fate, watching for you. You said you would come. You said that you will appear as the dawn on the curve of the hill. I have waited for you through the dark and the still. You said you would come. I lit you a fire. I kindled a flame in the fear of the darkness. I called out your name. I thought I was dying, and then you came. You said you would come. And here you are, the promise of light, sweetening silence and softening night, and all shall be well and be blessed delight. You said you would come.
Yeah. We're here. Do you want to do a little bit of drumming? Yeah, please.
I come from the land of the north, the land of the Vikings. I am honored to be here with you today to celebrate the solstice. And I am here to sing a song about love.
Anybody else? Who dares? Yeah.
So this is a song and it's a call and repeat, and it came to me when I was in Rennes Chateau in the south of France, and it's a song to balance the masculine and the feminine. So if you would, I'll call the first line and it doesn't go for very well.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear a bit, a little bit louder?
Oh, holy child,
Holy child,
return to the mother.
return to the mother.
Oh,
Holy
holy child.
child,
Oh, holy father.
Holy Father,
Oh, holy child.
Holy child, return to the mother.
Oh, holy child.
Holy child,
Oh, holy children. Return to the mother.
Happy Yule, everyone! We want to do some energy raising today. Right. This is how it's going to go. Air, shout air. Fire, shout fire. Air.
Air. Air. Air. Air. Air. Air. Fire, water, earth.
Imagine with that wonderful imagination of yours. Oh, I'm so dizzy. Imagine standing on the ground, noticing the energy coming up through your feet, up into your body. And as you notice that, I want you to think of someone. Think of someone that you know that needs some healing, that needs some empathy, that needs some happiness, that needs some joy. And as you do that, I want you to start again.
Air. 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 Earth.
If anybody's interested, like having another go tomorrow morning, I will be over the far side over there, uncovering the light spear that we charged at the summer solstice. It's a tradition we've been doing for a few years now. We carry a crystal light spear around at the summer solstice and capture the summer sun, and on the first sunrise after the solstice, we go and uncover it over on a line over there, which will tell you it's the day. So if you're around tomorrow morning, come and join me at the sunrise over the other side.
Blessed be healing for Mark and for all of you here.
Thank you. I think this marks the end. Yep. Thank you all for coming. Happy solstice.
Solstice.
Sun is out there, just behind the clouds.
Trying to.
Thank you. Okay, now's a good time to look at how steep the embankment is here at Avebury. Now imagine yourself with an antler having to dig this thing out, because this is before bronze, this is before, definitely before iron. And that would have been your task, and it would have been probably deeper back in the day. Very good. This is one of the most personal areas of Avebury. People leaving mementos all on the labyrinth of roots. Quite special. Avebury, being a National Trust site, has facilities down here if you want them. Go past the shop, which does sell everything you want for day-to-day provisions. Next to it is the hen shop for all things related to Avebury, and just down the bottom down there, near the school, is a big National Trust area which you can go and see the delights of the preservation of the area. Very good. And don't forget that this place is free. It's open all hours, all weathers, and so accessible. Right, now it is time, I think, to have a little snack and to celebrate Yule with a Yule log in a bit. Right, I've got my own Yule log of my very own today on the solstice. It's just here, foraged from B&M Bargains, so I've really made the effort for this one. Now, the Yule log was one of those things which they would set fire to in the Norse pagan tradition to symbolise an ongoing rebirth for the year, and they'd usually use an oak, which is a symbol quite akin for this. So what we're going to do today, this will let me, is use potassium permanganate, which is used to usually clean fish tanks and the like. If I can get some out. That's usually in crystal form, not today, and we're using brake fluid. How about that? Looks like a piece of Happy Yule, everyone. Happy Yule.